Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Pixel and Frisket Finds. My name is Michelle and today I've got you back at work with me for another episode of Come to Work With Me. This is the series on my channel where I film myself going through the inventory, the vintage costume inventory at the jewelry store where I work, and then it helps me to prioritize what I'm going to be listing so that when I sit down to do so, I'm not wasting my time with things that are not worth the time because I don't get around to listing as often as I would like. We've got a couple of little boxes here to start off with, and then we'll be digging through one of many bags that I have here. So let's start off with, well, we've got this oldie with a little hinge and some beat up corners. And I've got this Chevy. Right? Chevy? I'm not a car girl. That's Chev, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what's inside. Shall we? Oh, wait. Don't forget to click subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. In the Chevy tin, we have a Chevy watch. Indeed we do. Huh. So either a big fan or maybe someone who worked for Chevy. Oh, golly. It is not in good shape at all. Look at this. Look at this. I have never seen verdigris on a watch. But there we go. It's just munching away. It's all eaten up around the edge. Little pock marks like it. Huh, interesting. Yeah, wow. What happened to you, watch? Wow. Ew, guys. It's in such terrible condition. In spots. Well, Chev, unfortunately, I don't think I can do much with you. You don't even get to stay in the shot. No way. All right, let's see if this little baby's got something better for us. Oh, a few things. Oh, and I see a kitty. Now that is an old looking box, that's for darn sure. And let's see here. First of all, it smells like grandma. The box, as soon as I've opened it now. This almost has a damascene look to it, but not really. With a little green stone in the center there. Looks emerald. Yeah, it does look emerald. Like, look at my emerald. Yeah, I would say so. And if it's not, it's just a really good imitation of the color. I don't see any marks for gold, so I wouldn't think that it is, but that's a pretty brooch. All right, kitty, angry cat. Look at his little teeths, little ruby eyes, up on a fence, Halloween style, right? Oh, he's not. I was expecting like a hollow back, but he's actually totally three-dimensional. That's cool. Any marks on the foots then? On the toe beans? That would be cute if it had detailed the toe beans. Cute little ruby looking eyes. I don't see any marks anywhere, but I'll have to look online, see if I can find something comparable. Oh yeah, you can stay right there. And another brooch here. Ooh, lots of missing pieces, little turquoise beads. Real or not, there is too many of them missing. So that goes into a lot. And then this is a bracelet. Oh, that's pretty. Fold over clasp. Let's see what it says up here, if anything. It says nothing. Oh, what's this? LSCO 1/20th 12 karat gold fill. LSCO was something on the last episode, or a different episode. It was on an old piece, on the horseshoe. The horseshoe had an LSCO, an old stamp. Anyway, I'll have to look into that. So this has like a sapphire in the center, and it's this sort of, what do they call it? Russian gold. It's got like a really light gold wash. We're missing one stone here, but I think that's really pretty anyway. Like, delicate and pretty, that whole bit. Let's take a look at the back because it's quite interestingly made. So they're all like put together like layers. Aha, see that one's missing, oh, the middle, this little button piece. Maybe it's supposed to, I don't know, because it's the center. Well, LS Co. Okay, well, we'll look it up. We will look it up and we'll see what we can find out. All right, let's keep digging in the bag. Here's a Pandora bracelet. So it's got the Pandora, like the base bracelet. And then let's see what we can see about this charm that's on here, based on what we've learned from Margaret. S925. Now, does it have the ALE as well? ALE. So from what I know, that's probably real. It's a two-piece heart that opens up and it says me and you. You and me. Baby. I get a lot of Pandora stuff. And I figure my best bet is to sell it, you know, charm by charm online. I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing I should probably do. All right, now here is another bracelet. This is so pretty. Really intricate work with these majorly cabochon purple glass, I'm guessing. If it's not, it's amethyst, I suppose, but is it too perfect to be amethyst? Do we see some imperfections? Let's get another one here. Oh, I thought I saw a bubble in that one. I mean, for argument's sake, oh, wait a minute, look at you. You got some things happening in there. All right, well, geez, I guess it could be amethyst. If it's silver, it's going to be amethyst. But, ooh, that is so cool. It reminds me of another one I have here by Peruzzi, an Italian brand, and it is super delicate and intricate as well. So here's the box clasp. Sorry, I just undid it without even showing you guys because I just think this is all so beautiful. Let me do it back up again because it's a really nice clasp even. Let me get in tight in the light. Okay, there's the box clasp. Isn't that cool? Just like little details that make it that much more special. So it's got the safety doodad, and then she opens up like this. And the back side of the clasp has the same detail texture. The tongue, or whatever you want to call it, that goes in has nothing written on it. Let's explore the back of the bracelet. Look for some marks here. The Peruzzi one that I have already listed has amethyst as well. It's even more intricate in its design than this is, and I think we've got that one up for 600 bucks or so, based on what we were able to find out about it. We being me. And this is marked 835, so not 800, not 925, but 835 for 83.5% silver. So pretty. I really, really like that. and we will definitely look into it some more. All right. What is next? A jug. Just a amber glass faceted bead on silver with these silver bits to hang as a pendant. A little jug. Very cute. Actually, here, you can go hang out with the kitty. Okay, next up is a ring. Oh, and just like on our last episode, we had a men's Black Hills gold and sterling silver ring, and now this looks like a lady's. Same thing, sterling and 10K. And just like on the last episode, I'm going to do a little gratuitous polish. I can remember my mom's ring. She probably still has it, with the different colors of gold and the leaf pattern. Very classic of theirs. And there we go. Shined up. Okay, compared to this side. Really nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. I like that. Okay, start straightening things out here. Okay, next up is a rifle with a mother of pearl handle. This is a tie bar, and it has a name on it. Swank. Gold tone rifle tie bar by Swank. Cute. Cute. Cute doesn't seem like the right word for something like that, but still. All right, here's a pin. I'm missing the back for it, but those are a dime a dozen, aren't they? But this is a piece of native art. And I don't know what that is actually. Like what animal or what to make of it that way. No marks on the back. Okay, here's a brooch. This is really cool. It's a paint palette with a paintbrush. I like that. I'm an artist as well, so this is something that attracts me. And just a little shine up. I like to leave a little bit of tarnish, you know, to sort of bring out the lines and everything, but there's also something very satisfying about cleaning silver. There's never a shortage of silver in my store that needs to be cleaned if you are ever in the area. Swing on by. And we have a ring here. It looks in pretty crazy condition, not very nice, but it's got like that really tanzanite-y blue. And then this milk glass, it looks like, or snow quartz. I just read about snow quartz today. Pardon me. Let's take a closer look inside here. Yeah, there's 925. And again, this is just another one that needs a bit of love to bring it back to life. It's a weird design. I don't know about those white ones. Are they supposed to be opal maybe? Like, I'm not seeing that play of color in there at all. I wouldn't say that they're even opal. No, I wouldn't. There we go. I like that box, but it looks a little bit gungy, doesn't it? Here's a pair of earrings, big hoops. Big silver hoops. But this one is missing the, you know, that thing. It's missing that thing. All right. Here's a bracelet. This is interesting. It's made to look pretty organic, like almost like nugget style, but you can see that each link, let's get in tighter where it's lighter, tighter and lighter. Each link is the same, right? Like it's got the same pattern. It's not random. It is from a mold. But that's interesting nonetheless. Kind of, would we say brutalist? Maybe. Sort of. Oh, what do you say though for reals? Let's zoom in. 885. 885. SS or BB or silver nonetheless, eh? Oh, it says something here as well at the other end. $885, I think, too. There's the gems on the other side have openings to the back to allow light in. Huh. I don't know what I think of that, actually. I mean, it's not bad. It's got a safety clasp on the wrist. It looks, I don't know, it looks pretty cool, actually. It's got a good weight to it. Okay, fine. I like it. Fine. Cool. Bracelet Town, hey? We're in Bracelet Town right now. Look at that. Add another one to the scene. Okay, this is now a pendant. It's a little Mayan calendar, it looks like. And it is marked 925 Mexico. Oh, we get a lot of these. They're charm bracelets. They're sterling. And they're meant to hang charms. You know, you collect them all around on your travels and suches. Get a lot of those, though. With and without charms. Oh, what are you, little bag? It's got a little man in there. There's a little man in there. Oh, two little mans. Okay, here's one. He's skiing. Little ski man. Or Gerry Skiman, we'll say his name is. And this is marked Sterling Sterling MCO. All right. Skiing. Cross country, it looks like. Cross country skiing, maybe. And then another little man. This is a little bagpipe player. Let's get in where we can see better. Oops, sorry. He's got his tartan kilt and the whole garb. Little shoes. He's got his little shoes. Ah, cute. Alrighty, what is next? Oh, yeah, what to pull out of here? Well, here is, speaking of charm bracelets, a charm bracelet, silver. Everything's looking pretty tarnishy on there. So let's take a look at what's on this charm bracelet. So it looks like it's toggle style. There's the other end of the toggle. Toggle style. Okay. First up is a harp. A harp marked sterling. Then there is a violin, or perhaps a cello. Oh my god, sorry about the focus being so sucky. But look at that, they even have like the wires are on there. I like that a lot, personally. I mean, miniature anything is cute, right? Like, I'm drawn to it. This is a little trumpet, or bugle, I suppose. And here is a timpani with mother of pearl there. That's cool. Timpani, is that what it's called? Anyway, another horn, like a French horn kind of. There's another harp. This is a music lover, except for this got squished. Yeah, there's another drum. Oh, with the little, oh my God, what are those called? I can't think of the word. Anyway, tambourine. It's a tambourine. Haha. Thank you. There's a saxophone. Here's a, well, clarinet, I guess, or perhaps an oboe. And there's a trumpet, a proper trumpet. Another harp. Come on now. That one says sterling too. There's another horn, sort of a trombone style. And here's a, well, I guess flute. And then what is this one? What are you? Oh, I don't know, like I guess a cart, a music cart. Nothing happens. It turns, but nothing happens. So I don't know, is it like supposed to be, you know, with the dancing monkey? I don't know. You guys, I don't know. Oh well, there we go. Okay, looking. Here is a pendant. It's got some dichroic glass with some Sanskrit symbols, it looks like, and mystic topaz and amethyst. It's marked 925. The bail is very pretty as well. Really nice colors there. Here's another pendant. This is not glass, though it has this brilliant sort of multi-chrome blue to purple thing happening. 925. I think it's wood or clay or something like that. I have a piece by Dave Navarro that I think is made out of the same stuff, and I'm not entirely sure. It's actually like pretty heavy, I guess, for its size. I don't know. It's pretty anyway, the color. A lot of purple going on here right now. Oh, goody, another Pandora, same style of bracelet. And let's see if we have Pandora beads. No. Persona. 925 ALE. That one's probably good. I've seen this one before too. I think it's good. 925 ALE on the heart, the puffy heart. Persona. Oh, this one's got it here. 925 ALE. Anyway, another one of those. And here's a pair of earrings. This one jumped out at me, so we might as well look at it. They're like a little caged ball with scroll work on it, on a shepherd's hook. Small and simple, they say China on the bottom. And there's also like a symbol of some sort. I don't know what that means. It doesn't say 925, but I'd be surprised, I guess, if it wasn't. Alrighty. Here's another bracelet. Ooh, peridot and citrine, I suppose. Nice. I love peridot. It's August right now, so that's the birthstone for the month. But it's just one of my favorite colors anyway. 925. And it's on this like cool chain link and a toggle clasp with a couple of length options there. That's pretty. I like it. We'll add it here to the bracelet lineup. Hey? Oh, look at all the crud. Nah, nothing you can do. It's just gonna happen, right? Let it go. Here is a ring. Ooh, if only that was real. Hey? That would be nice. But alas, it is 925. This is not very sparkly, but the whole thing needs a good cleaning, and I bet you it would sparkle quite nicely. But yeah, that's nice for a little sterling silver ring. Whoa, what are you? Well, look at this bracelet. Oh my land. Look at that. Panels of bone or ceramic? Porcelain, I think. Yeah, it's porcelain. With a different scene, different Japanese or Chinese. I think Chinese. I had a bracelet with like very intricate filigree like this, similar in shape and everything, that I learned was Chinese export. Yeah, see, look at the back of that too. So much work in there, hey? Huh. Safety chain intact. What do you say? Silver. MG? That's really cool though, hey? Look at that. Sits up pretty high, hinged in between. Look at all the detail. Wow. Really cool. I'll supermodel it for you. Oops. Or will I? No, I don't want to squeeze it on there, but nice. I like that. I'm looking forward to finding out more about that. Okay, where are we here? A couple more things before we say goodbye. Here's a brooch. It's a brushed silver tone maple leaf. On the back it says something. Bond Boyd Sterling. Here's a ring. Bam! It is a fidgety ring. It spins. The two larger bands there spin. It's pretty heavy, I gotta say. You definitely know you're wearing it. And it says 925 there. You know, it looks like two rings that got put together almost, except for the other one doesn't say 925, so I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, in the day of fidget spinners, etc., that's right on brand, isn't it? Here's another ring. Again, it's not a winner chicken dinner, but it's still very pretty. It says in here, what do you say? I don't even know. 925 over here anyway. It's got like an amethyst look with like a really light Rose de France amethyst look right there. Okay. Oh, here we go. Getting in the mood. Santa holding up a star. He's got some areas that are brushed. He's really dirty looking. I wonder if the rag will work on a brushed area. Let's try this side of his coat. Yeah, a little bit. Might dip him in a cleaner. Sterling Ragnar 2005. Ragnar. I'll have to look into that one. Hey, Santa. Okay, almost done for this episode. Try and find something here. Oh, here's a pendant for a Mercedes fan. So we had a Chevy watch at the beginning, and now we have a Mercedes pendant. It's marked 925 on the bail. Yeah, that'll be a priority listing item, because people and their cars, you know how it be. Here's another ring, piece of abalone, long oval piece of abalone in silver. It's rough around the edge here. It's not, well, you can see it's not made very well. The abalone's cracked down the center as well. She has seen better days, but I can always appreciate a piece of abalone. Another brooch here. This is thistles. And I love how those thistles are made out of chain. That looks really cool. Really cool. Oh, yeah. I don't see a maker's mark anywhere. I was half expecting to see Bond Boyd or J. Cal or something like that, but no, there's nothing like that. Okay, what else can we get through here? Another ring. Bam. Really thin and light and airy. There's not much going on there. It is marked RJ8, so size 8, I'm guessing, and 925. Really simple design, lightweight as well. Here's a pair of earrings. Is it? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Not yet. Oh, no, I do have it. These are kind of interesting, I guess. There's a few different things going on. Hey, it's got like a Tanzanite looking situation. It's got this cube. Like it's like someone put this together, hey? Do you think? I don't know. Either way, they're interesting, I suppose. No marks. Oh, look what I got. Another Pandora blank basic. Oh my goodness, look at this little charm. Oh my gosh. Hang on, let me get it straightened out for you. This is cute. Look. It's a cuckoo clock. It's a teeny tiny little cuckoo clock. And look, these move. And this swings. I don't think that cuckoo bird's going to come out though, guys. Let's have a closer look. I don't think so. But nonetheless, that is super sweet and little. So little, it's like my thumbnail. Here's the back. 800. They even took the time to put like a wood grain texture back here. That's really cool. I appreciate that. Okay, Pandora, another one. That one's not marked anywhere. A basket of stuff. Oh, that says My Unforgettable Moment. That one looks legit. If it's legit, then I think this one is. Then why doesn't it say anything? Maybe because it's not. My Unforgettable Moment. What does that mean? And then there's this pine cone looking dude. I have to look on the inside. I'll look at these all better eventually, or more thoroughly, I should say. More betterer. Here's another ring. It's a very big silver tone with a piece of turquoise. No mark in there, but that is quite large. Quite large. Here is a pendant. It is an elephant with its trunk up for good luck. You can see right through his head. Oh, that's kind of weird. Right through. Anyway, there's the bail on the back. Israel sterling. It's interestingly constructed. He could probably stand on his own there, hey? Yeah. You sure can. Here, you can stand in here then, bud. There. Or with the cat. What am I thinking, hey? Get that gun out of here. Swank. Alright, nearly done for this episode. One last item is an umbrella. A cute little silver and marcasite umbrella. There are some marcasites missing. It's twisted. It has seen better days. The clasp is just mashed. This whole thing got mashed. I can't really tell what kind of clasp that was even. But either way, there it is. All right, that's everything for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have subscribed, or that you're willing to consider subscribing, so that we can hang out again. Let's talk about some priority pieces. This is a priority piece. I think these bracelets are. This bracelet is. I don't think this one is. I'm missing a stone, so I can't really waste my time on that. I'll make this a priority. The elephant, the cat. What else? I think the fidget ring as well. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget the cuckoo clock. So cute. Anyway, that's about it for this episode. Leave me a comment down below if there's anything that you've got to add to the conversation, and some information about the items that we've seen today. And that would help me out. It would help me sort out my inventory. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.